everyone, VLZ32 back again, and I decided I'm going to do another tech review today, a bonus tech review if you will, because it's the weekend. I had somebody, one of my subs, left a message, posted a comment saying review the Jill deck, so here it is. It says on the top the Jill deck where the jacks are Jills, if you can see that, and on the bottom special edition playing cards. And here you see some of the court cards, and it says hot, red hot. And well, they do look pretty hot, well, except for the guy. And anyway, on this side it says poker playing cards made in the EU, European Union. This side, same thing. At the top it says, I assume it says the Jill deck, but you can't see it because of the seal, and it says Anna Beldevetten, who is the designer. Her name is on there as well. And on the bottom it says AnnaBeldevetten.com, produced by Cardstock.de, who also produces the Phoenix decks. And here's the seal. It basically looks like it's an A, not sure what it means. And then the back, so there's the back design of the cards. It has women on it holding guns. Looks like they're pointing them at each other. I don't know. And then these ones are kind of black, and these ones are kind of like saddles. And nothing on the flap. Kind of a cheap box. And also inside the box came this informational thing. Turns out that it's also a marked deck value suit value, but it's hard. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to make anything out of that. I hate marked decks when they're like that. I didn't even know it was. Here's some other decks they have: Medieval Tarot, the Gypsy deck, the Heirloom decks. Anyway, so this deck has several gimmick cards. It's actually a, let's see, 58 card deck. Obviously not USB-C. One of the cards you get, you can see they have black faces, but one of the cards you get is a Ace of Hearts with a white face, and it says the Jill deck. It's got that woman on it holding a gun, designed by Anna Beldevetten, produced by Cardstock on the very bottom. And that's what their main ace. The Ace of Spades is just a regular ace. This is their special ace in the deck, and there's the back design. And it's pretty impossible for me to show you the markings. You can see them. Maybe here's a marking here under their, basically in her armpits. I think that's the suit, and then there's another one here. I don't know, it's hard to tell what they mean. And me, there's two jokers in a deck. They look like this. It says Joker up and down both sides, and there's a woman with a gun. Surprise, surprise. And in this one's kind of a gaff. It's identical, except there's a bullet hole right through the card. And look at this side, you can actually see it looks like it's burned. So that's kind of cool and different and unique. This one is a two-sided card. You got a queen of clubs on one side. As you can see, more women, sexy women in bikinis with a gun. On the other side, a king of spades, and it is what it is. It's a hunk, it's a model. That's what it is. It's all models, it looks like to me, on this deck. This one is a censored card. It's a topless woman. Queen of clubs is topless. I got underage viewers, so I won't show you. And you got the bat designer, but that's definitely a one of a kind gimmick, a topless woman. I won't put that face down so you don't see it, or rather move it to the bottom. And then you got the gaff cards for, I think it's the $1 Million Monty trick, Ace of Diamonds with a 3 of Clubs pip, and a 3 of Clubs with an Ace of Diamonds pip, or indices I'd say. And you get a double backer. The rest of the cards are fairly standard, well, somewhat. Those are all gaff cards you get, gimmick cards, except for the one Joker, obviously. It's not really a gimmick, but it can be used, obviously, with the other one. Clubs and spades are in white, and they have a bit of gray saddling, as you can see, around the borders, on the edges. Kind of like this. Here's your hearts and diamonds are in red, and again they got that gray saddling effect. Really, actually looks really nice. Now I see it on the video when it's on the red cards, but black cards not so much. There's your Ace of Hearts, same as the white one, except it's black. Court cards. The red court cards have a red background, like this king. And the white ones, as you've seen, have a white background. Believe me, when I got this deck, I didn't expect it to have topless women and scantily clad women. Really that. And there's your Ace of Spades, nothing too special about it. And like the title says of the deck, it's the Jill deck. There's no Jacks, they're Jills. And the only males you'll see are the Kings. Well, that's what you get. Lots of cards. Unfortunately, I'm very disappointed with the handling, because it does not handle. It does not fan very well. It doesn't spread very well. I really don't know if it's just this deck. It spreads actually somewhat, but not very good at all. I don't know if it's just this deck that I got that's screwed up, or if they're all like that. I expected it to be better than this because it's from Cardsark, and they produce the Phoenix decks, which are pretty good, and those are actually USB-C printed, at least originally. Wibbles nicely. And Supple's alright, but it just does not fan. Maybe it just needs some fanning powder, or maybe it needs to be broken in more. I really don't know. They're very interesting. It's a very interesting deck. I have nothing like this in my collection. Also wasn't very cheap. It was like 25 bucks or something, but it is what it is. Very collectible, I think. If you're into collecting cards, I would suggest picking one up, because you're not going to find anything like this anywhere else. And you can just search for it. Different magic shops have it. You might be able to find it cheaper. I'm not sure. eBay will have it as well. But anyway, that's what you get. Unfortunately, the handling is not that great. Not like this deck, which he said buy. Little selfless promotion there. But anyway, that's what you get. And I will see you next time. Ciao.